Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Sasha. Sasha is from Latvia, but he lives in the UK. So let's see what Sasha has to say. Enjoy the interview. Hello, how are you today, Sasha? You okay?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Very well, thanks so much. Thanks for taking the time to do the interview with me. Thank you.
Thank you for inviting.
Amazing. Before we start the game, just tell me, where are you from?
I'm living in Northampton, East Midlands. Right. Originally Russian from Latvia.
Oh, cool. And how long have you been living there for?
So in Northampton for like 9.5 years almost.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's the best part of living over there?
So Northampton is pretty nice. It's a general English town. Nothing extra exciting here. I think the best part of Northampton is that it's not as busy as London. It's a bit quiet. And I guess my friends, that's it.
And what do you do for a living?
I am in recruitment. I'm working for a recruitment company and I am a resource management specialist. So we're recruiting for a industrial sector, let's say.
And what do you like the most about your job?
The most about my job is what I like about it. I guess helping people, which might sound a bit cheesy, but with this, what we're doing, we're helping people to get jobs, and we're helping our clients to get employees. So It's just like one action and everyone's happy.
Very good.
Yeah,
Very good.
It gives that extra push when you see like you're getting more and more and more people, clients happy, people happy, everyone's happy. And then at the end of the week, like it was yesterday on Friday, just looking at the board, look, we've done well, that's good. So we deserve that extra glass of wine in the evening.
And did you have yours last night, your glass of wine?
Actually, no. No, I'm not a massive drinker, no.
Ooh. Hey Sasha, so welcome to William and the Magic Box. A lovely box full of random fun questions, okay? So I'm just gonna play a music now just for us to get a bit in the mood before the first question. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Okay, Sasha, let's go for the first question. By the way, just before I start, if there is any question you don't have an answer for, you don't want to answer, always can pick another one, okay? It's all very friendly and genuine, okay?
Yes.
Right, so the first question is, what makes you most proud?
Right. I think the most proud moment of myself is where am I at the moment, what do I do, and how do I feel? In comparison to what happened, let's say, a bit more than 9 years ago, when I just came to the country, I basically didn't know anyone, I didn't know anything, and my language was a bit worse than it is now. So yeah, I think I am proud of myself at being at the point where I am now.
Right, and when you arrived in England, what was the most challenging parts of it, in your opinion?
The most challenging part, I guess, was to understand how it works, how the living works here. People are the same, houses are the same with windows and doors, people got 2 legs, two arms, and the cars got 2 wheels, but everything's so completely different. And you just have to adjust. You have to work on yourself so hard. Even though going for shopping, for food shopping, like you don't know things what's out there, so you just need to learn, like every step you're making. So you just need to force yourself to go out and learn how does it work, just to be compatible with the country. So you need to change a lot. You need to change a lot. And even now, like 9 and almost half years later, I can't say I'm really even close to this, to be like a part of this lifestyle. So it's pretty hard. You need to learn on a daily basis. Yeah.
Absolutely, I totally know what you mean. I left Brazil when I was 19 years old, and I moved to Portugal. I was in Portugal for 5 years, and I've been living in England for the last 16 years now. So I totally understand. You need to adjust yourself to the culture, you know, to the place where you're living. I think the way that you get more used to the place as well, you get more understanding as well. So I think it's so part of depend on us, the way we approach it, the way we face it. You know what I mean?
It depends on us if you want to be part of this, part of the society and the country. If you don't want to do that, I know some people who don't want to do that. They just want to stay what they are. I can see them struggling to adapt. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's down to us too. It's exciting as well. I think it's exciting when you adjust yourself to a new culture, to a new place as well. I find it's very exciting. It's challenging, but at the same time, it's very exciting, the journey, I believe.
It is, exactly. And especially when you're seeing results later on.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
Great. It's a great journey. It's hard, but it's great.
That's what makes life interesting.
Exactly. Challenging.
Another question for you, Sasha. Next question for you is, what would be the title of your memoir?
So, as far as I understand, we can't swear here, can we?
You can swear, but I'll put a beep.
Then and now.
Very good. Good one. It says a lot.
Yeah.
Another question for you, Sasha. So, before the next question, and what do you miss the most about Latvia?
Friends and family. That kind of, I guess that's it. Don't get me wrong, Latvia is a beautiful place. It's a beautiful country. Riga, which is capital, is a nice place, nice city, very beautiful. But when you live there for long, it's just you don't see it anymore. And now, even being here for more than 9 years, I can't still see that. I don't miss the place. I just miss my friends and family. I just miss home.
I see what I mean.
And probably it is because the shops here in UK, they've got so many Eastern European shops, so you can get everything. You can get literally everything what we had there. So really, literally nothing. Maybe it sounds wrong, but no, I don't miss anything. No,
I don't think sounds wrong. It's just you being genuine. I think it's because you feel happy where you are right now, But as you said, you meet your family, your friends. I think that's enough. You're missing your dear ones. So
I think this is the part of you adjusting to your new life. All of us, we have reasons to move around, and either I guess we're following some kind of a dream or something, I don't know. So there is reason behind every step we're making.
Absolutely.
So, and if you, let's say, or me, if I missed Latvia badly, I wouldn't be able to be happy here.
Absolutely.
Simple.
Yeah, and I think home is where you are, is where you make your home, is where your experience is. So I think that's where is home. Next question for you is, Sasha, what is the biggest difference between you and your best friends?
I don't know the answer to this question. Really, I don't. Because my friends, they are so similar to me. with the same values, with the same understandings of things, of life and everything. So we feel so comfortable with each other. And
Absolutely.
there is no, honestly,
There's not even a little tiny difference. For example, my best friends, we are very similar as well. But for example, one of the biggest, when I think about the question, one of the biggest difference between me and my friends, I'm overthinker. I'm an overthinker. They are so more relaxed, you know what I mean, about life, and I'm always like overthinking about analyzing about something. That's one of the biggest difference between me and my best friends, for sure.
Right. Okay. I am not. So my best friend, let's say, he's taking a lot of risks. I don't, because I'm a practical person and I'm looking at the situation from all angles, and I will think twice. Do I need it? Is it worth it? Should I risk it or not? My friend, and actually this is not a bad thing. This is not a bad thing. They're just like going and doing it. They just go in and do it. If they're gonna fail, they're gonna fail. Like me, sometimes I'm thinking it's not really worth it. It's not worth it. So I'll be happy with this. I will be happy with this, but I won't be very upset if I'm not gonna get it. But the challenges which I can meet in the middle, it's not worth sometimes. But my friends, they will be like, oh, do you know what? Let's just go and do it, and it doesn't matter. So let's say an example, my friend's gonna go for a weekend away, and right there where we are, we're gonna find a place to stay, like hotel. I need to book a room a week in advance.
You see, it's a big difference. You see, yeah. There's always difference. I think we are. I believe as well that best friends, close friends, we are like a magnet. Yeah, we bring people around us the way we are. As you said before, we have the same values, the same kind of point of views, more or less. But there's always a difference. There's always something there that it doesn't match, or you know. And as you said, there's not right or wrong. It's just different ways of facing life, you know, and personality as well.
Yes, you need to complete each other, yeah.
Next question, Sasha, let's do it. Next question. Right, which talent you wish you had?
I think it could be singing. I'm terrible at this. I'm so bad at this. Some of my friends, they're like kind of sometimes even, what's that noise? Can you stop making this noise? Like, you know, but I love to sing. And I love to sing out loud. But the only way of doing it for me is when I'm driving in a car alone. I can do whatever I want. Otherwise, it will be just tons of rotten tomatoes. Definitely.
It's like a therapy. Amazing, cool, very good. Me too, but I just sing in the shower.
yeah.
I try sometimes. Next question, Sasha. Okay, next question for you is, how do you make friends?
Right. I don't have many friends. I mean, I've got a lot of people around me I have great relationship with, but to deserve to be called friend, it's not as easy. And it's not like I'm very like picky or something like that. No, there should be something what actually clicked for you to be like attached in a friend, like to your friend. So, and in general, all of my friends, these are random people who, me and them, we went through something massive at some point. Like one of my friends, I made a friend on the background of me splitting up with my another good friend, if it makes sense. And this is actually actually I've got two friends like that. Another friend I got from another drama in my life. So that friend was like the second or third person in a chain in that life, but this actually brought us together. So
Amazing.
so yeah, I believe in friendship like that we went through together and we supported each other, or I've seen your true colors. So this is friendship, and when we're there for each other. People you met at work, you can be friends, yeah, you can go out for a drink or something, but it's not always working in a way as, you know, as those scenarios.
Yeah, I believe friendship, you don't choose friends. It happens naturally, because like chemistry, when the chemistry is there, that's it. That's what I believe. I don't go around, no, this person's my best friend, this person, but it's not about that. It's about connection, it's about chemistry.
And that's why when saying, oh, I've got so many friends, I've got like a lot of like best friends and everything. No, it's not working like that. Maybe you do understand it with the time or something, when you're getting like older or something, you do understand like the real appreciation and efforts and everything. Of course, we had thousands of friends at school, right? Where are they now? Because it was just like you had a normal good relationship, but it wasn't enough to drag it through your life.
Yeah, those friends, they are all on Facebook right now.
Yeah, I've got like, you know, when people say I've got like 1,000 friends on Facebook, yeah, right. You don't know at least 70% of them, literally.
That's another question for you. Before the next question, tell me something interesting about Latvia.
Where are you getting all these questions from?
This one, I'm just connecting with you right now.
Right.
I'm just curious a little bit about Latvia.
Okay, interesting thing about Latvia is, so as you might know, Latvia is post-Soviet Union country. And in Latvia, there are about like 48 to 52% Russians and Latvians.
Interesting.
And, oh, I remembered now, actually the guy who invented jeans, he's from Latvia. There you go.
See? Wow. You just made my day now.
You can Google it. You can Google it.
Amazing. For sure, for sure. Next question for you is, what is your favorite weekend activity?
My favorite weekend activity would be, so it should be, of course, nice weather for that, to go away for the weekend somewhere wild. I mean, into the fields, into the countryside. It can be Lake District, Peak District, Scotland Mountains, Wales Mountains. I'm that kind of a person. So this would be and I'm a massive sleeper. Like, I love to sleep to bits. I can sleep forever. But for this kind of a weekend, I will wake up on Saturday at 6 a.m. and I will go. Yeah, so this will be, and in the middle of that, I will get a prepared before sandwich from my bag, and we'll have a lunch actually right there, looking at the tree, for example. I don't need any fancy restaurants. I don't need anything. So this would be my perfect weekend, yes, to go hiking.
Great, very good. Another question to it. Okay, next question for you is, tell us a funny story or a moment that happened to you when you were at school.
Wow. Actually, I was watching one of your interviews on YouTube and you asked the guy this question, and I thought, I don't have answer to this question. I just literally don't.
Okay, I'll get another question for you.
Yeah.
Right, who has been the most influential person in your life and why?
I think it could be my dad. My dad.
Tell me about it.
So there were ups and downs in family. There were ups and downs with my dad, with the bad habits. And he found a way to prioritize correct things in a life and to become a way different person for the sake of the family, which was very hard. This was the journey, and this is still a journey length of, I don't know, of 15 years, where I believe that every day is a challenge. And he's done it. And he's done it for us. And I think it's incredible.
That's amazing. And do you have siblings as well?
I do have brother. I do have older brother, 4.5 years older than me.
Back in Latvia?
Yes. Everyone's in Latvia. I'm just here by myself. I mean, with friends, but family-wise. Yeah, I've got older brother. We are okay. I wouldn't say we're very, very close. We never were. Mm-hmm. We've got a way different points of views and living style or something. Yeah, we're okay. We're fine. We're good. But yeah, I think the answer to your question is my dad, because he's done an incredible and hard and challenging journey to end up emotionally with all of us.
Wow, I'm sure he's going to be very happy to watch this interview, for sure. Amazing. Next question, Sasha from Latvia. Let's do it.
Yes.
But you are my first guest from Latvia so far. Well done.
Really?
Good.
Oh.
Yes, you are.
We should celebrate it. We should celebrate it with that glass of wine, which I haven't had yesterday.
Next question for you is, thank you. Next question for you is, what's the first thing you think about when you wake up, usually?
It will be a very short answer. It will be, oh God, here we go again.
Another day.
Another day. Yeah, but in general, I'm waking up with like thoughts are a bit more in a let's go and do it direction. Like, just let's go and do it. We need to smash it today. Even though if I haven't planned anything, if it's a day off, if the weather is miserable, I will be waking up with the thought, let's go and smash my plans to chill today. Let's be the best of it. Let's do as much Netflix as I can. Like, yeah, something this way.
Very good, very good. Next question for you.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Next question for you is, what 3 things do you want to be remembered for?
So it will be kindness, support, and reliability.
Good, very good. Sasha, I have 3 questions left for you, okay?
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay, next question is, what hurt your feelings?
Let's say when people not keeping you in the loop with the things you need to be in. Like, it's hard to explain, but some things, when you are not being involved with some particular people, is unfair. I have no idea how to explain it. I've got it in there, but like,
I think, I mean, like, people, they are not true to themselves, or they don't keep with their word.
When they are not honest with you, there you go, when they're not honest with you. It's not about lying, it's about being dishonest. Yeah, about that. Lying, we all, come on, more or less we all lie at some point. Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing, but when you doing it intentionally or not really intentionally, and when it really, some of those cases, they're really like painful, they really hurt, which is a bit disrespectful sometimes. I want people to be honest with me always. Honest. Like, if some circumstances with you in your life, whatever, changing, what is involving me, I want to know about that, even though if I didn't ask you about it. Because maybe it's a bad thing, but I'm over planning things. I'm always trying to be like 10 steps ahead. And some little thing, what is not really important maybe for you, might be very important for me and ruin some of my plans. So this is really hurting my feelings, let's say.
2 questions left. Let's do it. Okay, next question is, what is the soundtrack of your life and why?
I would probably say Sound of Silence.
Tell me about it.
I just love it. I love to be, don't get me wrong, I'm a social person, not as social as I was 10 years ago, but I love to be left alone with myself, in silence, quiet. I think this is the best relationship I'm having so far, me with myself. And I don't need any out the beats and bass and sounds to it. I know it sounds weird maybe, but yeah, I would go for Sound of Silence.
And what's your star sign, just for curiosity?
I'm Taurus.
Very interesting. Do you know why? I'll tell you why. Because usually Taurus, the one of the biggest characteristics of Taurus, they love being together with someone. They always like to be. They're never alone. They're never alone. I have close friends. They are Taurus, and one of the biggest characteristics. For example, I'm Scorpio. I'm totally the opposite. I thought you're Scorpio because Scorpio, they are very private. They like their own company. They love being alone. Like, you know, when you mentioned that, I was like, he might be Scorpio, but. Taurus, one of the biggest characteristics of Taurus, they like thinking together, they like to go, you know, they always like to be together. It's amazing. Maybe it's your second one, maybe could be something connected with Scorpio for sure.
No, not really. But the thing is, this actually, it happened a while ago when I started to change, when I started to prioritize myself, not in a selfish way. It's not like I'm patronizing or putting myself first with hurting other people. No, I started to be in touch with myself more. Yeah. And I realized that this is the best thing with the best outcome. When you're friends with yourself. On the other hand, the bad thing is that it's very hard now to let someone into your private space to mess about with it. That's why maybe I don't have a lot of like close friends, because I don't need that. I'm comfortable with myself and I don't want anyone to step in with their muddy shoes. And this is one of those cases where I like to be left alone in silence because I'm enjoying my company.
Great, very good. You're happy with yourself. That's what matters. Sasha, ready for the next question?
Yes, I am.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Last question for you, Sasha.
Yes.
Who do we count the most for help?
It will be my best friend. It will be my best friend, so from Northampton, we've been through a lot together, good and bad things, like everything. We've been there always for each other.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that because he's here in Northampton, right? I've got the same person in Riga, but he will be the one who's gonna wake up from my phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning, even though he'll be swearing on the phone as I don't know what, but he's gonna get up and go and pick me up from somewhere and take me back home. He's gonna do that for me. And he's gonna do it for me because he knows I'm gonna do the same.
Very good. That's what best friends are for sure.
That's what, and this is what I call best friend, because other people, they just, even though we are on good terms, but I won't be even feeling comfortable to ring them because I know it's a no.
I see. Okay, Sasha, it's not the end yet. Okay, let's play now the quick thinking game, the word association game. Okay, so I'm going to give away some words and you just tell me one word that comes to your mind. Okay? Ooh, look at your face.
Okay.
Let's start with religion.
Cross.
Politics.
Nonsense.
Love.
Support.
Money.
Nothing.
Family.
Love.
Sex.
Action.
Okay. Life.
Journey.
Regret.
No.
Desire.
Passion.
Fear.
Parents.
Friendship.
I don't know. I want to say support probably again.
Okay. Success.
Ladder.
Okay. Happiness.
Smile.
Wish.
Beach. I just looked outside the window and it's a bit miserable today, and yeah.
How about England? One word.
Beautiful.
And the last one, Latvia.
Green.
Beautiful. Great. Right, so let's pretend now I'm going to meet your lovely best friend for a coffee. And I'm going to ask him, tell me the most beautiful thing about Sasha and tell me something that he needs to improve on. What do you think your best friend will tell me?
So the most beautiful thing about me is, I think, availability. I'm always available for my friends. For my very close and best friends, I'm always available. Which means, again, support and level of responsibility, and be there at 3 o'clock in the morning. So this kind of availability. And what I need to improve, I don't know how to say it in one word. So my overthinking, like what I mentioned before, that I always want to be 10 steps ahead, which not always working the way I want. And the other thing, probably what I need to improve is me trying to do everything perfect. It's not always working, and sometimes I'm being pretty stressed about that. I just need, so probably they will say, I need to learn how to chill.
Very good one. Very good one. Let's play now. Sasha in the magic box, and you can ask me a question. Okay, Sasha, you can ask me a question now.
Right, I was thinking about this. So can I ask you only one question?
Yes, you can.
Only one?
Hey, you can ask another one if you want to. Just because
Okay.
you are the first guest from Latvia.
Okay. Thank you. So, and because it's your anniversary today.
Yes.
So, I've got three questions actually. First
Okay.
one, what is your fear?
Right. The first thing that
And we are not talking about spiders, snakes,
I know,
and breaking a leg. What is your fear?
the first thing that came to my mind, very straightforward, is one of my biggest fear is to leave this world, to go to another place, to another world, and leave things um, undone, things that I haven't done, something that I haven't, like dreams or like, like emotional, anything that I think the biggest fear for me is to leave this world, leaving things that I haven't done or I would like to do, things that, leaving maybe, my loved ones like suffering for some reason, or that's one of my biggest fear for sure.
So you want to make sure that you took all the challenges and you used your time as much as you could.
Yeah, something like that. Something like I just like to go. For example, I remember a few years ago on my mom's birthday, 51st birthday, I brought her to Europe for the very first time. So it was the very first time for her that she was traveling abroad. The first time that she saw the sea in her life. The very first time being on a plane. So the very first time she came to Europe, so everything was the first time. So I remember, I never forget when we were traveling around Europe, Portugal. We were in Portugal. We come to England. We went to Holland. We went to Paris. So I never forget. I've got very good friends in Portugal, and we went to pick her up in the airport. And after that, we went for just for a walk in the beach. And I'll never forget my mom's face. Just joy in her eyes, just to see the sea for the very first time. So I remember the feeling, I've got goosebumps now talking about, it was so powerful. And I thought to myself, I had a moment with myself, I said, my God, if I'll die right now, I'll go happy. I'll go very happy, just to have the feeling, just to have the opportunity to see my mom's face, to look in the sea for the very first time. And she was touching the water, and she was kind of, you know what I mean? It for me was like, oh my God. Actually, the present wasn't for her. The present was for myself, because just the moment to see my mom, like just seeing that for the very first time in her life, for me, I was like, wow, I could die right now and I would go happy. So this kind of, you know what I mean, things that, so when I think about fear, the first thing to my mind is to go for some reason and to leave, like, or my, people around me like suffering, or things that I want to give to them or to help them somehow. That's the fear that I have, the only fear that I have.
It's amazing.
Next question.
Next question. Actually, I think you answered to that question, but I will try again. What is your dream? If we're not talking about a beautiful mansion and a nice car, what is your dream?
My biggest dream is to be able to accomplish things in life. My biggest dream is just to look back, you know what I mean, through my life, and go to myself and look to myself and go like, okay, you did well. Okay, you did well. You left your signature somewhere. You helped people. You made mistakes. You achieved things. You did something wrong. A lot of things. So I just like to look myself and go like, okay, you did well.
Yeah, good. I kind of got a vibe from your first answer. Right, and the third one. Why did you invite me for an interview?
Okay, a very easy answer. I've been inviting people, randomly people online. Yeah, like so. There's no a criteria. There's no like something that I look for. Yeah, I always go online and I see some profiles and I see some people. And what I believe is, the first thing that I believe in life is people cross other people's life for a reason. That's always, for me, I always learned that very early life. And so when I invite people, and if they say yes, amazing. And if they say no, amazing as well, because it's meant to be. So I think there's no like a criteria. So when I go online, you know, sometimes social media, they suggest other friends as well, like other profiles. And when I open my Instagram or my Facebook, and they suggest friends or other profiles, and I click on it. And to be honest with you, I don't look too much, because I like to know the person through the interview. You know, I just look where the person, just very basic, just the name of the person, where they are from, and some very basic, so I can interact a little bit during the interview. But I don't like to go through too much information, because I like to know the person during the interview. That's what makes the talk interesting. That's what I like the most. So when your profile came along, I even didn't know you were from Latvia. I could see that you're from Europe. I could see that, and I didn't have too much information about you. I just go as a luck, like that's what the magic of the show is, just to interact with the person, to get to know the person better. So people when they watch the interview, they're gonna connect with you as well. So that's the whole magic of the show.
Hey, thank you very much.
You're welcome. I just hope that you had a good time. I just hope that you had something different through your routine, through your day. I just hope you enjoy it.
Definitely. You challenged me a bit today.
I made you think. No, it wasn't me. It was the magic box.
No, come on. Take the responsibility for your actions.
That's my responsibility.
Thank you so much.
Sasha, thank you so much. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure connecting with you. And I'm telling you something now. I'll tell you something very interesting. Something, let's say, something personal. Something that I'm very, something about myself. Yeah. I'm one of my biggest idol ever. Yeah. I grew up in Brazil watching. I don't know. I don't think you know her. It's a Brazilian entertainer called Sasha. Yeah. She's one of the biggest stars in Brazil. She's very well known, like South America. If you ask any Latin person, they know she's a big, like she was big as Michael Jackson, Madonna. She met one of them with the Pope. She's very massive, and she was hosting a program for children. Yeah, so I grew up watching her, like this beautiful blonde lady. You know what I mean? This blue. For me, she was like you know what I mean? A Barbie. She come every day, every morning. It's got like a starship. So every morning she was coming to the starship, like she's hosting a children's program, yeah. So everyone who knows me very well, they know that I'm a big fan of Xuxa, yeah, Xuxa. Anyway, the funny thing is, the connect with you is she had a daughter, 1998. The whole Brazil stopped to see, like, my God, was the most famous kids, like, was born in Brazil, because, you know, the whole Brazil was expecting, even Argentina, she's so big in Argentina as well, like all South America, they love her. Anyway, guess what's the name of her daughter?
Sasha.
Sasha, yes, Sasha, yes.
Yes, I knew it.
Yes, Sasha.
By the way, another thing, do you know that Sasha, so for Russian-speaking countries, Russian-speaking people, Sasha is actually short version of Alexander?
I think I knew it. I think somebody told me once, I think. But I know as well that Sasha can be for a girl and for a man as well. That's
yes.
So when I saw Sasha, I was like, there we go. I'm so excited.
I'm glad.
So Sasha is one of the biggest stars. Every Brazilian, if you meet any Brazilian person, or even like for South America, or even in Spain as well, people in Spain, they know her very well because she had a program there as well. So yeah, and her daughter is called Sasha.
I will Google her. I will Google it.
Good. Sasha, have a lovely day. Enjoy your day, and thanks for the interview. Okay, we'll keep in touch.
Okay, sorted. We'll do it.
All the best.
Bye.
Enjoy your day. Bye-bye.
Have a nice day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
You too. Take care.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.